In July, an Austin photojournalist will spearhead a month-long campaign to help American troops returning from war. Erin Trieb deployed to Afghanistan 3 times.
She embedded herself with U.S. soldiers and Marines as they patrolled some of the most dangerous parts of that country. But Jim Swift discovered some of the biggest battles she shot took place here at home. Now, we want to caution you, some of the images in this report may be hard to watch.
This was during a firefight. I basically was hiding behind that tree, trying to take any sort of picture I could, and I was lucky to get this one.
Altogether, Erin Trieb spent 8 months on the ground in Afghanistan, following troops into places with now familiar names.
Kandahar is a really nasty area, and a lot of IEDs.
This improvised explosive device went off as troops were scouting an abandoned compound. 2 were wounded.
I've only been in one truck that's hit one on the highway, but you know, I've been close to them, too close.
Trieb was close enough to see more than she had ever bargained for.
You know, life didn't ask me, okay, this is what's going to happen, and are you going to be okay with that? It just said, here it is, and it hits you like a ton of bricks.
Along the way, the photographer drew conclusions.
You know, I think that humans are not meant to undergo that sort of trauma, the trauma of war. We're not meant to see certain things.
So, like the troops she got to know, Trieb came home a changed person.
What was harder, being there in the war or shooting these guys back home?
Photographing them back home, definitely harder. This is Specialist Adam Ramsey, who's now a veteran. He came from a past that involved an addiction to different drugs, and he joined the Army to start over and get clean, but he developed severe post-traumatic stress disorder. When he got back, he was suffering from panic attacks, depression, paranoia, and soon he began cutting himself. He started having some really dangerous suicidal thoughts, and I took him to the hospital so he could receive treatment, and this is his first night at the hospital.
Then there was the veteran who did commit suicide within a month of returning from his first deployment, and the staff sergeant who died of pneumonia after brutally attacking his girlfriend and remembering nothing of it.
It was unreal. You know, they survived 12 months of war, but then they get home and can't handle going to Walmart.
So Trieb launched what she calls the Homecoming Project, starting in the summer, to publicly display images she and other war photographers took in Afghanistan.
While the images are great, they're a tool to get attention. The whole point is to get veterans in the Austin community the help that they need and deserve.
July, Trieb has decided, shall be known as Veterans Awareness Month. Jim Swift, KXAN News.
Well, on our website now, we have a slideshow for you highlighting some of Trieb's photos. You'll also find an internet link to help you keep up with the Homecoming Project and learn how to participate in July's activities. From the site, you can also link to an msnbc.com profile piece on Trieb's work. Just find this story in the Austin headlines section of KXAN.com.